We can't believe it. You didn't use your pin?
No, not today.
Going out on a limb today and believing in yourself is what this competition's all about. But no one has ever left this competition wearing a pin. Are you going to be the first?
I can't believe it. I can't even remember the last time in MasterChef history that someone has chosen to not use the pin.
Jeez, can I have the pin then?
No, you can't. On a serious note, like, what would have you done?
Oh, 100% I would have used the pin.
I cannot believe that Sarah is not going to play that immunity pin. Being in elimination, I would never risk it. All I have is respect. It's absolutely amazing.
I am taking a risky move today. I'm cooking something the judges probably have never eaten before. Taro braised in soy sauce. Taro it's like a potato. It's comfort food.
As a snack after school, I used to actually have like little steamed taro just dipped in dark soy, so really, really happy with that one.
If this risk does pay off, I could knock the judges' socks off, but if it doesn't work out for me, that could send me home today. No one in the history of MasterChef Australia has gone home with an immunity pin. If I go home with a pin, I'm just going to be kicking myself.
Let's go, Sarah. Go, Sarah. Give it up.
So at the moment I've got my broth on, I've got my dumpling dough resting, I've got some bean curd skins, and I'm going to make them super, super crispy. We've had some really awesome ramen while we've been in Japan, so I want to also draw inspiration from the surroundings.
I want to make soy quail eggs to go on top of this dish. That element really comes from the ramen. So I put them in a pot of boiling water for 1 minute, 45 seconds exactly.
Come on, Tam, start doing your filling.
If I make a dumpling dish with a beautiful broth and then I've got some teeny tiny quail eggs on top and they're hard boiled, it's just really not going to cut it. You know, I'm doing a simple dish, but it needs to be perfect, every detail perfect.
Timer 10.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Sam.
1 minute, 45 seconds is up, and I take them out and plunge them into an ice bath.
Come on, Tam. You gotta hustle now, Tam.
And then I'm putting them into a mixture of soy and mirin. I need to make sure these infuse for as long as possible during this cook to really be like the soy eggs that you would get on top of a ramen dish.
Come on, Cal, keep pushing.
You've cooked for an hour, but now's where it all comes together. The last 15 minutes. 15 to go!
Come on, guys, let's go.
Come on. 15 minutes!
Come on, guys, push to the end now. Come on.
Sarah, is it good?
The pork is doing really, really well. Just got to add a bit more liquid and keep steaming.
Cal, keep an eye on your oven, yeah?
I've got most of the elements done for my reinvented sushi dessert.
Oh, that looks so good, Cal.
Taking risks to try something new and inventive, it's just the way I like to cook. And I taste some candied nori.
That sounds crunchy.
How is it?
How is it,
Good.
Cal?
The candied nori, it's actually really quite nice. And I'm really, really happy.
So you fried that?
No, egg wash and then in the oven.
Okay.
That was a really big risk, but it's paid off, so I'm happy. Hopefully the other elements work as well, and then I'm on a good path.
I'm just curious about this salmon. Can I have a look?
Yeah.
I really want to roast and dry out that salmon as much as I can so that when you eat it, it's really nice and crispy and sweet and salty, just like maple bacon.
So it's just a little amount,
Yeah, so we'll make a crumb. Yeah.
Okay.
Just a sprinkle over the top.
All right, cool. Well, at least it's you've got a small amount of it. It's thin,
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
not what I was...
No. It's not going to be a fillet or
It'll work, Callum.
half a side of salmon.
It'll work, Callan. Come on, son.
I think this challenge is all about trying to stay true to yourself. I take risks, and I know I can pull it off today. I'm really confident.
Have you got enough heat in the broth? Like,
Yeah.
heat, yep.
I've left this competition before, and what I'm trying to remember is what it felt like to come back. That was an absolutely amazing moment for me, and it just really hit home how much this is my dream.
There's only about 10 minutes to go, and my broth's amazing, but I'm definitely feeling the pressure in this cook. I still haven't cooked my dumplings, which need about 4 minutes in the broth. I haven't plated my dish. I have a broth, but not much else.
I need the broth to be boiling. I need to then leave enough time after I boil the dumplings to still, you know, sort of balance that broth and finish it off before I plate it as well.
They look gorgeous.
Beautiful. Come on, Sam.
Well done, Sam.
Come on. Good work, Sam.
5 minutes to go! 5 minutes!
Come on, you three. Next up.
Come on, Tam. Get those dumplings on.
dumplings on, get them in the broth.
How long do they need to cook, Tam?
They need, come on, Tam, probably 4 minutes.
Okay.
And now I just have my fingers crossed that they're going to cook in time.
Oh my God, it's really going to come down to the wire.
Come on, guys, keep pushing, hey? Doing well.
Tamara's been so strong this entire competition. I think adding the quail eggs to the dumplings today is a great idea. Ramen dishes always set with a little egg on it, so I think it's a really nice touch.
Come on, Tam.
I think Sarah not using the immunity pin today is a very brave move. Sarah's been known for bringing childhood dishes and reinventing them, and the judges love it.
Oh, yeah, that'll do.
I'm really proud of Callum. He's doing a dish that is just the way that he loves to cook, and I think it's an absolute cracker. It's neck and neck. It's anyone's game at the moment.
Your past and your future on one plate.
Come on, push, Tam.
1 minute to go.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
Come on, Tam.
Almost there.
Don't want to go hard. Let go, Sam. Come on, Callum. Waiting, get ready.
What else do you need?
Come on, Tamara, I've got to go.
4 minutes is up and I take the dumplings out of the broth. Everything's riding on them. My whole food dream, my time in this competition. These dumplings need to be next level. They need to be the best dumplings I've ever made.
I hate to do this to you. 30 seconds! 30 seconds!
Go in that pocket. Chili threads. Come on, guys. Beautiful, Sarah. Keep going. Come on, guys. Get everything on your plate.
10 seconds.
Come on, Tamara. You really need it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time is up.
As I look at the dish, it looks modern, but it looks like Steamboat. I feel so proud of myself, but I can feel the immunity pin on my apron and my heart races. I can hear it in my ears. I just hope that I've done enough to stay safe today.
Today I've done my take on Steamboat. So it's a steamed pork belly with taro, wombok, and miso dressing.
We can't believe it. You didn't use your pin.
No, not today.
Going out on a limb today and believing in yourself is what this competition's all about. But no one has ever left this competition wearing a pin. Are you going to be the first?
If I am, there's nothing but pride in this pin. I'll take it home and I'm going to be proud of what I've done. I've poured a lot of love and heart into that dish.
Sarah, we'll taste now. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Cheers. Well done, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah. Well done.
Thank you.
Wow, boys.
Happy?
Yeah.
Happy?
Really happy. There's so much detail and it's so modern.
We're crossing our fingers that it tastes brilliant. Smells good too, doesn't it? Well, that's not a dish for the faint-hearted, is it? You know, when we say we want lots of guts in a dish and, you know, bang for your buck and pound as much flavour as you can into a dish, so it's going to knock us for 6. She's delivered that in absolute spades. I can't fault it. I think it's absolutely wonderful. It's jam-packed with everything that I think I love.
Let's get the next dish in.
So I've made pork dumplings and a spicy, salty broth with soy, quail eggs.
It looks good. Let's see if it tastes good.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Look at the shine on that broth.
Smells great, too.
That looks amazing.
She put crispy chicken skin in as well. And jeez, that's good. Fantastic.
That is just delicious. All those kind of 5 spicy flavours, the thick, intense broth. The chilli is exactly where it should be. It's at the back of the palate. It doesn't dominate when your first mouthful, but just as that sweetness of the broth is dying down, with that lovely burr of chilli. We know she loves chilli, and she's really learning how to master it with some real skill.
Looking at the dish, I don't think I could be any more proud. I think it encompasses where I've come from and where I want to be. But an idea like this is absolutely crazy and so out there that it's either going to be an absolute hit or an absolute miss.
What's that?
Nori. So I've made my interpretation of a dessert sushi. So there's roasted rice ice cream, candied nori, salmon crumb, and some crispy rice.
Oh, bonkers or brilliant?
I'm hoping brilliant, but it's definitely bonkers as well.
Come on, George, let's go.
I've got my fingers crossed for him. Here goes nothing.
Today, one of you cooked the best dish that you've cooked in the competition so far. That person is Tamara. It was packed full of flavour and texture. It was delicious. That was an extraordinary plate of food, both in terms of the texture of the broth, the quail's eggs perfectly cooked, and those dumplings. Forget the other dumpling dishes you've cooked in the past. That was a whole nother level. Well done. Please join the others.
Now it comes down to Sarah and Callan. Sarah, she has gone white. You can see the look on her face. Maybe Sarah should have played that pin after all.
So, Sarah and Callan, it comes down to the two of you. Sarah, you brought us a dish that was packed full of the flavours that we all love. And it was all meticulously balanced. And the three of us have never seen anything like that soy taro before. Absolutely brilliant. Callan, we've never had a contestant that's as brave, young, or creative as you. And the dish that you put up today was everything that the three of us have come to expect from you. We loved the texture of the ice cream, and we loved the candied salmon. We thought that it was inspired. But you promised the flavours of roasted rice in that ice cream, and it just wasn't strong enough. So, Callan, that's why, and it hurts to say it, but that's why you're going home.